Hi guys, and welcome back to Football Manager 2018 here with Ajax, our Youth Academy Challenge. We're about to take on AZ here in the Dutch Cup. However, in between episodes we actually drew our Champions League last 16 opponents. I didn't realise the draw was going to be made in between episodes there, but it has been made. Anybody care to make a guess? I'll give you a wee 5 seconds here to guess. So we topped the group, right? So we're going to play a second place team. We got Real Madrid. There you go. Ajax, Real Madrid. Benfica, for coming second in our group, got Napoli. There's no justice in the world. Absolutely no justice. We're going to go and get slapped by Real Madrid, and Benfica are quite possibly going to beat Napoli. We get the team who are fifth apparently in La Liga, but let's be serious, they're Real Madrid. They're only 5 off the top. And Benfica have the team who are third in Serie A, who are 11 points off the top. And we've ended up with Real Madrid. Figure that one out. Anyway, let's not keep moaning about this. We're about to take on AZ just now. Inconsistent form there. Ourselves obviously in strong form. That one loss there being the Benfica defeat. And we've beaten them once, drawn with them once, and we have lost to them once. So, equitable record against them. Delight can go into the bottom of the bench there. He's not really ready to play. I'm going to bring on Camp in place of Donny van de Beek there. Donny hasn't been great recently, actually. And I'm going to start De La Vega instead of Nunnally. Let's see what happens when he starts. Of course, last episode we had Decker and Nunnally switching. Whoever started out of the pair had a poor first 45 minutes, and whoever came on at half-time ended up winning the game. So, carry on straight on from where you left off your last match. Comfortable win over Heerenveen last time. Yeah, so let's see what happens if De La Vega starts. AZ kicking us off here. Let's just have a nice, comfortable opening, please. Let's not give them a chance early on. Something's going to happen here at least. It's been played in behind. Garcia's cross is headed. Roy Grock saves. And then it's off the post. And after half a minute, we are on the back foot. And really, we should be one behind. That's a bit of a sitter there. Lithouvers and Helmer back out to Lithouvers. Inside to Gauna. Helmer, Lithouvers into the middle here. Come on, don't let them have a shot. Get rid of it, get rid of it. Farkas does well. His passing was really poor. Will break for Savastano. De La Vega now. Camp out wide. Lang. There you go. Backboard racing forward. Get a good ball in. It's a terrible cross, but Camp is onto it. Over the top for Kluivert. What a spot that is, and what a finish. What a pass by Jurgen Camp. What a finish, Justin Kluivert. And it is 1-0 to Ajax. That is a sensational ball over the top there. And what a finish by the young man. Now Savastano, De La Vega. Here we go. Let's pile on the misery. It's a good ball to backboard now. Slips it to Noah Lang. Back to backboard. Surrounded by about 7 red shots. Camp. Savastano in space. Cross. Kluivert 2. And the boy, Justin Kluivert, is on fire at the moment. 2 huge goals here to put us 2 up against AZ. As they try and come forward immediately from kick-off on the second one. A lovely challenge though by Veltman. Finds Kluivert. Come on, bury them. De La Vega's in. Shoots. Oh, and it's absolutely thundered the bar. Jesus. I don't know how the goal's still standing after that rocket. And we are absolutely rampant at the minute. AZ just cannot cope. And they're going to look back on that chance they had in the first 30 seconds there. Regret that miss. It was a good save actually by the goalkeeper first and foremost. And then they've hit the post. Dos Santos Souza missing a huge opportunity for us. For them, sorry. Let us in at the other end. And Kluivert has gobbled up the 2 chances. Eric Koning will be coming on if we still have the 2-goal lead at half-time. Oh, and Dos Santos has now dived for the penalty. Helmer steps up, and it's 1 goal back for Alkmaar. Demand more. Come on now. Get your heat zone. Corner, Lang, in, headed down, goal, Boy Kemper, there you go, thank you very much. 2-goal lead restored before the break. That should knock the stuffing right out of them. They thought they were going to get to half-time, 1 down. Oh, Helmer now, they still might. They will. Levy Garcia. We played more than they added on 2 minutes. And that kind of knocks the stuffing out of us a little bit. But we're 3-2 up at the break at the very least. Let's please get something across to the boys at half-time. Guard against complacency. Kluivert seems to lose confidence, but at the end of the day, he's absolutely rolling through them. Koning is on, as is Nunnally for De La Vega. Whoever starts in that left position of the front three seems to have a howler of a first half. Let's hope Nunnally can continue the trend of whoever comes on at half-time having a stormer of a second half. It's still 3-2 here. Not been great at the back, but we've been solid going forward. Let's hope we can keep turning the screw, get a 4th goal. Couple of subs for AZ now. It's nothing really happening in this half, which we're okay with. We are 3-2 to the good. It's all about results in cup football. Mauro Savastano is coming off for Zefoik, and boy Kemper can play that left wing back role for the last 15 minutes or so. I will switch to containing everything. Go on, counter-attack, Kluivert, Nunnally. You've got to put this on a plate for Koning here. Puts her on a plate, Koning, oh dearie, dearie me. Didn't seem to realise how much time he had there, the young man. But only a couple of minutes left now, we should see it out. 4 added on, defend, hold, looks like we've held, 20 odd seconds left, we've got it at the corner flag. Kluivert, Kemper, Kellenkamp, backboard. Kellenkamp's opened up a little bit, he should have maybe had a pot shot there. I know we want to retain possession, but maybe should have had a go. Backboard racing back is fouled, oh that is lovely tracking back. And it should be a 3-2 win. And progression in the cup. There we go. A lovely away victory again. That's 2 solid, strong teams we've been away to and won recently. AZ, of course, just now. And Feyenoord last episode. Well done is all I can say. We got 100 grand for that performance. It's not bad. Dutch Cup quarter-final draw. Here we go. Who do we want? We want anybody other than Feyenoord and PSV Eindhoven. Preferably a home draw too. Den Haag will play Heracles. Ajax will be at home. I actually wouldn't mind one of the big boys now, knock them out at home. We drew PSV Eindhoven. Feyenoord will be at home to Breda, and that leaves Roda and Willem. Hopefully we can get revenge for last year's final when PSV did manage to topple us and take home the Dutch Cup. Put out the holders and progress to the semi-final. That's the agenda for the Dutch Cup. But for now, the agenda in the Eredivisie will be to continue our excellent recent form and keep that solid 6-point lead at the top, at the very least, and extend it if possible. Any chance that we can extend it here? What's the Saturday games? Saturday, yeah, it is go ahead against Feyenoord as I thought. Come on, go ahead. Get a shocker. Get a shocking result. Go ahead. Come on, Eagles. Oh, my days. It's 2-1 to the go-ahead Eagles. It's sensational. Absolutely sensational. This, my friends, is one of the big reasons that I don't put cuts in the videos. Because I think if I would have cut after our game there, and I came back and went, oh, look at that, go-ahead Eagles just happened to beat Feyenoord. Would you believe that that had actually happened? Or would you believe that I played the game about 16 times to make it happen? There you go. No cuts whatsoever. Continuing right through. Feyenoord lose to the go-ahead Eagles and could end up 9 points behind us. Vitesse lose to Excelsior as well and could end up 9 points behind us. Unreal scenes. Absolutely unreal. AZ against Willem. Come on, Willem. 0-0. Beautiful. Heerenveen are away at Utrecht as well. If they get a poor result there, then we could be laughing. 1 win and 1 draw against Heracles when we played them before. Gio de la Vega out now for who? Decker this time, I suppose. Try somebody else starting on that left-hand side. Other than that, the team has pretty much got to continue because it's in a hell of a good run at the minute. Rugrok, Veltman, Farkas, Kemper, Bitboard, Savastano, Lange, Kellenkamp, Kluivert, Searhouse and Decker. Let's get what should be a comfortable win here. Pull away at the top of the league. Yeah, assertive. We should be winning this without any problems at all. And tell them to get creative, actually. Take some chances today going forward. Something's clearly going to happen early doors. Oh, maybe not. Terrible pass there from the Heracles man. It goes right out. Rugrok now with a long kick up towards Decker. It is headed away though. Gortler comes out to Dari. It's up front again to Gortler. Come on, backboard, get into him. Nope, back it goes. Good passing actually here. Can barely keep up with what's happening. Oh, it's a great save by the keeper there. It looked like it took a deflection to me off our defender. And that's a lovely save by the young goalkeeper. Shot deflector again. Goes back out to him again. Kluivert can clear this time. Possible counter on here. Decker's ball. Searhouse nods it to backboard. And we've probably just lost the impetus going forward here. Backboard's ball in. Searhouse's header. Decent save from Castro at the other end. End-to-end stuff at the start here. Would like that go-ahead goal though, of course. Could this be it? Backboard for Kluivert. Holds it back to a Kellenkamp. Holds off a man. Puts it in. It's headed away. Savastano though to backboard. Yep. Down the line for Kluivert. Does he have a good ball for Searhouse? No, it goes deeper to Decker, who's hit the bar. I can't help but think if this was the second half he'd have scored that. As Gortler brings it forward and a Kellenkamp pinches it back. A terrible pass though. Then Lang finds Kluivert. Nah, we've just blown a possible chance there for a decent counter, I think. Just got to tell them to push forward here after the half-hour mark. Struggling to create anything really meaningful apart from Decker's headed chance off the bar. And it looks like that'll be the story of the first half. And once again, the player on the left side of that forward line is not doing the business. Heerenveen are losing against Utrecht. We'll aggressively tell them we're no happy with this performance. It's been a shocker so far. Decker is off for Nunnally. Let's hope he can do the halftime tradition. Demand more out of them in this second half. Kellenkamp, Lang, oh dear, Van der Linden. Rugrok saves Dari's rebound though. And Brahim Dari has Heracles ahead. Terrible. Right, we need to hit right back. Kluivert, Nunnally. If we can equalise now, it'll knock the stuffing out of them. Savastano to a Kellenkamp. Out wide for backboard. Push forward. Come on, it's got to be a good cross, son. It is a good cross. Searhouse takes it down. Forced away from goal, though. Another good cross. Driven in. It's a poor cross that time. Nunnally now. We're just poor execution at the end of these moves. Lang backboard. Searhouse is in and shoots and scores. There you go. Push forward, come on, hammer them. An immediate reply there. Number 30 for the season for the young lad. Pile on here and bury this lot. Or not. That's fine as well. I'm going to take Lang off for Donny van de Beek just now. There's not much else to be done here. As Drost will take the throw in for Heracles, who are giving us a hell of a game. Van de Beek nicks it. Searhouse finds Kluivert. Go on, run it wide. Goes out to backboard. It's a bit of a poor option that. He's whipped it in for Searhouse, who is offside. Going to have to throw this into overload, I think, if we don't get something soon. Okay, it is overload time. I don't really see what else we can do. Suppose we can throw Koning on for Searhouse, but I don't really know if that's much of an improvement. Tell him to push forward, and that's really all we can do. Don't want to go too gung-ho throwing up centre-backs as target men or anything, because we are getting a point at the end of the day, which does increase our lead at the top. Koning, Kluivert, lovely turn. Stands it up. Nunnally's nodded it over. And the left side of the front three has been poor in both halves of this game, and we're dropping 2 points. Not good. Our lead at the top has actually been cut by Groningen, who are now only 5 behind. as backboard's cross is easily gathered by Bram Castro. It will be a 1-each draw, which is the most disappointing result we've had in a while. Ends the calendar year on a sour note as well. I'm going to assertively tell them they were poor, but not aggressively. You weren't good enough, but at the end of the day, we can't hammer everybody. Sometimes you're going to get a poor result. We are further ahead of Heerenveen, further ahead of Feyenoord and all those teams. Groningen didn't win, they actually drew at the end of the day. PSV Eindhoven now, if they win, will move to within, 13, but they'll have a game in hand. They probably will win, they're in great form. They have won, 94th minute goal, climbing up the table. They're only 6 now behind Feyenoord with a game in hand, so they're right in the title race all of a sudden. We are 7 points clear, should be 9. It's a bit of a sour way to end an otherwise excellent episode with that draw. We have advanced in the cup though, and technically we've built our lead at the top of the table, although we should have extended it even further. Well, that's going to be it for this episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Good progression in the cup, and as I say, we have technically extended the lead, even though the draw against Heracles is a rather poor result. So if you have enjoyed the episode, please do drop down below and leave a like on the video. It really does help out the channel. And of course, to follow our progression here, you can subscribe, which I'd be even more grateful for. I've also got the Rangers series going on right now on the channel as well. That's in season 7 at the moment. We're trying actually to win a European trophy in that one, so if that's of interest, please check that out as well. But mostly just thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time when we're back in January to take on 20, and we're once again going to face the might of AZ.